What's up, everybody? Justin here to do another new countdown on this Memorial Day weekend. This countdown is a top 5 countdown. This show I've had written down for months, since 2016 sometime. So I'm finally going to do it because we're really close to June. And June used to be the month of the King of the Ring pay-per-views. One of my favorite pay-per-views that they've ever come up with. So here's my top 5. Just gotta stop this. Anyways, my top 5 King of the Ring pay-per-view events. Here we go. Number 5 is... Now, this was a very good King of the Ring. I really enjoyed it. 2001 King of the Ring. 2001 King of the Ring, I thought was very good. My favorite match was Kurt Angle, Shane McMahon. They beat the crap out of each other. That match was great. And Edge won the King of the Ring. That was cool. And what else happened? Undertaker and DDP had a street fight. I believe that was non-sanctioned. That was kind of entertaining, but it didn't last very long. And Booker T, the WCW champion, made his WWF debut. Came out of the crowd during the main event of Stone Cold, Jericho, Benoit, Triple Threat. And Booker T came out of the crowd, attacked Stone Cold on the outside, picked him up, and basically dropped him through the table and actually injured Stone Cold. I forgot how he injured him, but I think he broke his hand or something. But he injured Stone Cold because how he dropped him. Not that safe. But Booker, I don't blame Booker T. He was probably really excited to make his debut for a major league wrestling company because WCW was not the major leagues, in my opinion. They were very good from 96 to the end of 98, but then they were garbage after that. So number 5, King of the Ring, 2001. Number 4 would be the first King of the Ring, 1993 King of the Ring. That'd be the first one. 1993 King of the Ring, where Jim Ross, Macho Man, Bobby Heenan were on commentary, and they were damn entertaining. The pay-per-view was a lot of King of the Ring tournament matches. I think the semifinals, quarterfinals, and finals. Bret Hart, Mr. Perfect, had a classic in a King of the Ring match. They had a classic. Bret Hart went to the finals. Bam Bam Bigelow went to the finals. I believe Bam Bam got a bye in the tournament because of one of the matches. I think went to time limit draw. I think Tatanka and Lex Luger went to a time limit draw. So I believe Bam Bam got a bye to the finals. So they had a very good match in the finals. Bret Hart won the King of the Ring in 93. That was the absolute right decision to have Bret Hart win because they were pushing him. They were pushing him pretty damn hard after he won the King of the Ring. And Bret Hart was definitely, I was not ever a big fan of Bret Hart. He was never my favorite wrestler, but I respect him. And Bret Hart was absolutely the right guy to pick to push him as the guy in the franchise of the company at the time. Lex Luger was not the franchise of the company when he turned babyface. He was not. Bret Hart was. And Bret Hart always should have been the franchise over Lex Luger. Vince, you're really stupid for trying to push Lex Luger over Bret Hart because it didn't work. If it would have worked, you obviously would have gave Luger the title, and you never did. So number 4 would be the 1993 King of the Ring pay-per-view, the very first one. It was very good. I really enjoyed it. There were a lot of good matches on it. Razor Ramon, Bret Hart kicked off the pay-per-view in a tournament match. It was very good. And Hulk Hogan, actually, this 93 King of the Ring was Hogan's last WWF pay-per-view until 2002. And Hogan jobbed to Yokozuna. That was kind of shocking. So number 4 would be the 93 King of the Ring. Number 3 would be the 2002 King of the Ring. 2002 King of the Ring. I loved it that Brock Lesnar won the King of the Ring in 2002. Angle and Hogan had a very entertaining match. I enjoyed it. And the WWE Championship, Undisputed Championship between Undertaker and Triple H, I didn't think it was good. The match just seemed off. Like both guys didn't have good chemistry for some reason. And then The Rock interfered. And before the match, it was teased that Shawn Michaels, Kevin Nash, X-Pac, Big Show went like this to Triple H, said, just call us and throw up this sign if you need our help. He never did. So that was a pointless backstage segment that you were teasing that Triple H was going to join the NWO, but nothing happened, so that was pointless. Still, number 3's the 2002 King of the Ring. Number 2 is the 1998 King of the Ring. I loved who won the King of the Ring in 98. Ken Shamrock was the absolute right guy to win it because you had to push him. And that was a good way to start pushing him. So Ken Shamrock defeated The Rock in the finals. That was a good match. And what else happened? Of course, the very famous Hell in a Cell match where Mick Foley got thrown off the cell and almost died. I don't know how the hell he survived, but he did survive it. Thank God he survived it. Also, the main event was pretty entertaining. It was a first blood match between Kane and Stone Cold, but how was Kane going to bleed? How was Stone Cold going to cut? I mean, I've not thought of this much, but how the hell was Stone Cold supposed to bust open Kane when he had a big-ass leather mask protecting his head? Was he supposed to cut him up here? I don't know. But I never thought Kane was going to lose that first blood match, and he did not. Of course, Mick Foley, Mankind interfered. Came down with a chair somehow. He walked to the ring. I don't know how. The guy must have been running on adrenaline, because I don't know how he could even stand after he took those 2 bumps off the cage, getting thrown off and then going through it. And then The Undertaker came in with a chair and interfered, and then The Undertaker's chair swung and missed Mankind, and I believe Stone Cold had a chair and was holding it up by his face, and Undertaker's chair hit Stone Cold's chair. That busted open Stone Cold. Kane wins a WWF Championship for the first time, and then he loses it the next night on Raw. I thought that was pretty funny. And I'm not for one-day title reigns, but it worked. In 98, it worked because the Monday Night Wars were still going on, and WWF had to do something to stay ahead of Nitro. So why not give Stone Cold a world title win? I was for that because they were in a war with WCW, or in a ratings war. When you're in a ratings war, you got to do one-night title changes sometimes. And WCW did the same thing in 98. They did the same thing. So number 2 would be the 1998 King of the Ring. Number 1 would be my favorite King of the Ring because I was there live. I still remember it very well. I was 12 years old. I was there live. I really marked out. I remember marking out when Ahmed Johnson won the Intercontinental title. I was a fan of his. And I was really happy he was the Intercontinental Champion. I was not a fan of Goldust at the time. I thought his character was too weird. And I was kind of uncomfortable with what Goldust was doing back when I was 12. But obviously not anymore. Because Goldust kind of played that gay character, pushing the envelope. But nowadays I could care less. I'm for gay marriage. I'm for lesbians. I'm for transgenders. I'm for the LGBT community having all their rights they deserve. They deserve to get married. They deserve to go in whatever bathroom they want to go in my opinion. So, number one, King of the Ring 1996, because I was there live. I saw history in the making. Stone Cold won the King of the Ring. Cut the epic promo. Tells Jake the Snake, go drink your bottle of Thunderbird or whatever he called it. And then he says, because Austin 316, I just whipped your ass. Crowd popped. Crowd was kind of shocked that he said that, but the crowd loved it. The crowd in June 96, they were starting to change. They were definitely starting to change. I could feel it, that they were definitely cheering Stone Cold the entire pay-per-view. They were really getting behind Stone Cold, and the guy was still a heel. So society was changing, and wrestling fans were changing for the better by letting guys like Stone Cold get a huge push, and eventually he became world champion. So Stone Cold wins King of the Ring. I popped when Ahmed Johnson won the Intercontinental title. I thought that was good. Even though, like, a month later, the guy injured his kidneys and had to be hospitalized. That was sad. And then, what else happened? Ultimate Warrior had a match against the King, Jerry Lawler. I really marked out for the Ultimate Warrior. I was happy to see the guy live. I never saw him live before. And his entrance was pretty epic. The crowd was super loud when Ultimate Warrior came out, and I was really happy to see HBK Shawn Michaels at the time was my favorite wrestler in 96. And him and Bulldog had a very good championship match, I thought. And then at the end of the show, they had the Warrior and Ahmed Johnson run down and help HBK out, and then at the end they were posing with each other. That was really exciting to me at the time. So there we go. This ends my countdown of my top 5 favorite King of the Ring pay-per-views. Hope you enjoyed it. Follow me on Twitter. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Have a great Memorial Day weekend. Bye for now.